welcome to another how-to video on PrimeHort automation. Today we're going to talk about the Bagger 1 bag sealer in more detail. So the bag sealer has 3 dials here to choose from for adjustment. We've got the sealing dial here, and we turn that up and down. This is for the bag thickness. Then we've got congealing. This dial, turning it up and down, determines how long the heat needs to be applied for to melt the seal. And then we've got the recycle, which is just basically the frequency of time in which it clamps in. This is particularly used for when setting up for the auto operation, which will just continuously clamp the clamps, the heating unit, constantly, so that whoever's operating it perhaps on their own can fill their bag, and in between the gaps of it closing, self-closing, can put the bag in for sealing. For today's video we are running the sealer in manual. As you can see here, you've got a switch here to choose between manual, auto and manual. Manual is basically controlled from the pedal here, and when you press the pedal down, the clamps and heater will operate on one bag seal, just like so. And then if you want to do it again, take your foot off, put your foot back in, and it seals. So today we're just playing around with an empty bag for demonstration purposes and learning how to use the machine. So I'm just adjusting the bag sealer to suit the bag that we've got here. This bag here we've got is kind of like a general sort of plastic bag that you would probably fill with potting mix, for example. And I'm just testing basically the congealing sealing, sort of the manual settings. So I'm going to put this in there, let it do its thing, and it'll disengage. Now as it's doing each thing along here, the lights will light up when it's engaged. So as you can see here, I've successfully sealed this empty bag. You can see the markings there. We do suggest that you play around with the different settings to get the right seal on the bag, especially when the bag is very heavy. When sealing, if it's too hot and the pull down pressure on the bag is too much and it's too hot, it'll just tear and pull away from the seal, because it just becomes too liquefied around the seal. So the timing's got to be right. For this bag here in particular, we have set it to on 3 for the sealing and 4 for the congealing, but we've left the recycle down at 1. The recycle is mainly used again for the automatic setting, so the time and frequency in which the clamps close down on your bags. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a run through. So just for pretend, my bag's going to come through here. I'm going to do my filling of the bag, and then it's going to come, you're going to roll it down, and then the bag material's pushed up to where you want to seal it, and when you're ready to seal, push down, because it's a manual, it will release automatically. And then you've got another seal there just to show you how that works. Just bear in mind also that if it is also too hot, that it's likely to melt and make a mess, and you're going to get basically melted molten bag stuck all through on your Teflon sheets that the heat is applied through to seal your bags. So just for also demonstration purposes, we'll switch it to auto just to give you an idea of what it does. So I'm just going to turn the settings down, right down, because we're not going to be sealing any bags. Basically put in the auto, and then the unit proceeds to seal the bags by itself. Turning up the dial on the recycle adjusts the time in which it takes for that closing action to happen. So the higher the number on that dial there, the longer it takes for the sealer to close on your bag. That's today's demo instructional video, and for more videos check out our social channels for PrimeHort, and yeah, until next video, thanks.